Hello and welcome to my channel of the year. Last year I had a channel called Taking Care of Me. This year I'm just going to do a little bit of encouragement. So my channel is going to be, I was kind of thinking of this name. My name is Anise. And so when you spell it out, Anneice, I used to work with this girl and she would call me Annie Ice. Because when you look at it, it's Ann, E, and then Ice, Annie Ice. I said, what about advice with Annie Ice? I don't know, just messing around with it. But anyway, so today I want to talk about, I just want to encourage you today, encourage my my listeners, my followers, my tribe. I want to encourage you today. I was listening to a podcast this morning, Jay Shetty, and he was talking to Dwayne Wade. And one of the things that Dwayne Wade said, quite a few things that really resonated with me. He said quite a few things that, caused me to even open my eyes to where I am in my life. One of the things that he said was that, when he looks at his life or as he was going through his journey and where he is, he would ask himself, is this it? Is this all there is to life? Is this it for me, for my life? And he would say no, and he'd do more. And of course, he is where he is right now. And so when I heard that, it made me think about, that could be my first subject to talk about is, where you are in life. Are you happy? Are you content? Are you satisfied? Or is there this longing or is there this void in your life and you want more, you want to do more, but you don't know what or how to do it or how to go about it. When you sit back and just kind of reevaluate your life and where you are, it's like, you could be at a great place in your life. You could have been married or married now with children, grandchildren. You have the career of your dreams. You have the home of your dreams, the car of your dreams, and life is good with you. And I say kudos to you. If that's where you are, hey, kudos to you. But if that's not where you are and you're kind of like, well, I really don't know what to do, or I haven't really taken the time to sit back and analyze where I am in my life. I haven't had time to just kind of look back not look back, but take a deep look at where I am now. Am I working at a job that when I wake up in the morning, I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, you don't want to go, and you get there, you're not happy or excited. You don't see any promotion inside, or not even have a desire to be promoted within that company, are you waking up and wondering what's next and don't know what to do? It's like, where are you in your life right now? Do you wake up and wish for different, wish for better, or not even think about it? Sometimes you just wake up and not even think about that because we get in such a routine, such a habit of that we're almost like robots. We just, wake up, brush our teeth, put our clothes on, eat breakfast, go to work, talk to the same old people, talk about the same old things, and then we go to lunch, talk about the same people, same things, get off work, come home, cook, and, look at the same TV shows, talk about the same things, do the same things until we're actually in a rut, and not even know it. And sometimes, gives you that feeling of, just uneasiness, not content or not truly happy when you sit back and look. And that's the thing too. Sometimes, we don't want to sit and look at where we are because then sometimes we may not like what we see. It's like on the outside, everything looks good. I have a home, or I have a place to live. I have a car to drive. I have a job, but is that the best for you? Think about that. Is where I am, is it really the best for me? Could I do a little bit more, or again, like I said, you could be like, I'm good. I don't need to do anymore. I'm good. And so I just asked the question to the ones that, that haven't thought about that, like within the next 5 years, even if you say you are good, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself? What plans have you made for yourself in the next 5 years? Do you have a 401k? And if you do, great. If you don't, why not? Do you have a savings? A savings at home or savings in a bank, money that you can touch? If mishap happen, if an emergency happened, do you have $1,000 on hand that you can just go and grab, without any penalties or anything like that? Or do you have, if you just, something crazy happens and you can't work for 3 months, do you have 3 months of rent saved up? Have you, when you just take that time, just kind of think about where you are in your life, and in the long run, and 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, you think, have I planned, accordingly to how I want to live in the next 5 years? Am I planning? Am I doing things that is going to help me be where I want to be in the next 5 years, or even live, maybe not be somewhere, but the type of lifestyle that you will want in the next 5 years after your children are out of the house, or if they're already out of the house, just 5 years after being on a job and decide, I don't want to do this job anymore. I want to do something else. I want to become an entrepreneur. I want to do, just whatever. But have you planned for that? And I just want to encourage you to just kind of like sit back and just look at where you are now in your life and see, am I good? Could it get better? And then, sometimes we could get better, but it's like, if I want more, I got to do more. Am I really willing to do that? Do I really want to do some things to get better? That's a question we have to ask ourselves. But I just want to encourage you to just take that time, take some time out and just look at where you are and say, is this as good as it gets? Is this the best that life has to offer me? And a lot of time it's not life offering us, it's what we've settled for. It's, we sometimes say, well, I'm not on the street, so I'm doing okay. I got a job, it ain't what I really want to do, but, I was better than the next person. That's called settling. Yeah, that's called settling. So ask yourself, have I settled for where I am in my life right now? Or am I going to decide, I have settled, but I'm not really content. I'm really not happy, and I want to do something more. And that's where you need to begin to feed yourself, feed your mind, feed your intellect. Listen to different people that are doing what you want or where you want. And if you can't even find those people, then just choose some podcasts to listen to, or something that's going to feed your mind, something that's going to ignite something that you didn't even know was there. You just never know. Like I said, I was listening to the podcast today with Jay Shetty and Dwayne Wade, and I almost tried some, why am I going to listen to Dwayne Wade? I'm not into basketball. I mean, not that I don't like, I'll watch it and stuff. So I wonder what he going to say, but it was very interesting. And it was so, I don't know what it was so down to earth to hear, where he came from, and just his whole attitude on the show. It was just so down to earth. It was just, I don't even know the word, but it was like almost realistic. Like, a lot of times when people are famous, we see these people that are rich and famous and stuff, a lot of times we don't know like exactly where they started from, or if we do, it's just like we know where they started from in their career, but we don't know where they started from before there was a career. And so to hear that, it's just gives you hope, or gives you, a little, okay, I can do this. One of the things that he said was that when he gets out of the bed, he says his wife teases him all the time, he gets out of the bed almost running. And Jay asked him, so, why is that? He said, because when I wake up in the morning, I think, okay, I got a new day to inspire. I got a new day to imagine. I have a new day to help someone. I got a new day, to do even more, or be even better. And so it made me think, it's like, man, how do I get out of bed? Do I get out running, or do we wake up, can't wait, this is a new day, I got a new opportunity to do, or do we get up in the bed, it's like, oh my goodness, we're hitting the snooze clock, we're like, dreading, we're already waiting for the day to be over so we can be off work. How do we do that? So again, like I said, this channel is just to encourage and inspire you to be even better, to do even more, to cause you to think about something that you was not thinking about, and then you thought, have an aha moment. So I want to be a part of that, but I also want to leave you with some encouraging words after each one of our episodes. And so today, put on my glasses. Today I want to leave this encouraging words for something for you to think about. And it says, you can do anything about the length of your life, but you can do something about its width and depth. Think about that. You can do anything about the length of your life. You can do anything about the length of your life, but you can do something, that means a particular something about its width and its depth. Think about that. So until next time on Advice with Annie Ice, have a great day.